Hey guys, I'm Deepthi Desikan, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing something that was very recently launched on Nykaa. These are the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Lip Crayons. Now, if you guys are very familiar with all these makeup launches and stuff, they had the Matte Ink Superstay Liquid Lipstick, which I was not a very big fan of that, and so I was very skeptical if I should go ahead and pick this one up. So I picked this one up in 3 shades. It's a big hassle to know the shade. I'll just tell you guys in a bit, but I picked up 3 different shades, and this one retails for 599 rupees. Now I'll first talk about the shade and I'll swatch it for you guys live. I'll show you guys the shades and then we'll slowly move on to the review part of this video. So now the shade that I'm wearing on my lips right now is the shade Live on the Edge. Now this is like a very orange brown red shade. It has a little bit of orange to it, a little bit of brown to it, a little bit of red to it. So it's a different kind of a shade, and it's something that is not very bright, but it's not very subtle as well, and I really like how this looks on my lips. This was the shade that I wore when I wanted to test this lipstick out, and it lasted pretty much very beautifully throughout the day, and it did fade away. Of course, when I had nice soupy noodles, it did fade away, but it still did last really well, and it was not patchy or not fading away weird. Now moving on to the next shade, I'm going to be swatching it on camera itself, and now I'm going to be swatching the shade Enjoy the View 20. My lips are a little bit dry towards the center, and it can like kind of make it flaky, and this is like a very almost like a peachy nude shade. Not my favorite. I don't really like these kind of shades on myself, but this would flatter people of lighter skin tones so beautifully. It's not like patchy or it's not like lacking any pigmentation, but it's just not my favorite. And I usually like more like mauvey nudes or like a deeper nude shade. I'll take off the shade, and it's very easy to take it off, as you guys can see. If you guys know how the matte ink liquid lipsticks were, those are really hard to take off. Swatching the last one in the shade Make It Happen. And I don't know how it looks on camera. I think it looks a little bit red. Like I can see myself on a monitor here, but it's actually a beautiful deep berry shade, and it looks really nice. It's not going on patchy or anything of that sort. It's very beautiful. Now coming to the formula of these liquid lipsticks, these are kind of a little bit like, as you guys can see, waxy on the lips, but they don't feel like that. They don't feel heavy or sticky or anything of the sort. I can easily press my lips together and they don't kind of stick on like the matte ink liquid lipsticks. If you've tried that out, these are very comfortable. They just look waxy and really shiny, but they don't feel heavy on the lips. Now coming to the lip crayon itself, these come in really nice shape. If you guys can see, it's very nice and pointed, and it's actually a retractable lip pencil. So this is how much product you get. I'm trying to like be very careful because I don't want to break this product down. So this is how much product you actually get with this, and this is very nicely shaped. And in case you lose the shape of this and you're not able to precisely line your lips, there's a sharpener right here at the back for you guys to sharpen it and make the tip a lot more sharp. So this is how the sharpener looks like. So you've got to put it in and sharpen it, and because of that you get a very easy, precise application, and it goes on really well. So that is everything I want to talk about. So these are 3 shades I got. Now the reason I was so confused about the shade is, once you peel off this packaging that it comes in, like the transparent sheet, there is the name of this liquid lipstick is not present anywhere, and all you can see is something that's mentioned Maybelline Superstay ink crayon and a lot of Chinese written in it, because this product is made in China. I'm not very sure if all the Maybelline products are made in China or just the ones sold in India that is made in China. I'm not very sure. I've not got any Maybelline products from the US to check that one out. Now coming to the price point of 599 rupees, is it worth it? I think it is a pretty decent lip crayon for the price. It could have been a lot more affordable, say 499 or something like that, but I think you guys can wait and buy it on a discount, because Maybelline is always like flat 30% off eventually on Nykaa. They don't put the new products on sale, but once it's a little bit, you know, in the market and it's been out there, they do put it on sale and you can pick it up, because I feel these are very good lip crayons. They are not very drying on the lips, they don't flake very easily, and they are very long lasting as well. I wouldn't say they are like super long lasting like a liquid lipstick would do, but for a lip crayon they have a decent wear time. It didn't fade away in like a whiff. It didn't fade away completely. It did fade away a little bit, but there was a very intense stain and it looked like the lipstick was still on there, and it did bleed sort of towards the outer part of my lips, but I could fix it very very easily. It was not a hassle. They are not a big pain to maintain, and they look really nice on the lips. So as you guys can see right now, when I applied it, it looked a lot more glossy and waxy, but over time it's actually settling into a matte, sort of like a comfort matte finish, just like the creamy matte lipsticks that they have, and they don't feel heavy or anything of the sort, and they don't dry your lips out. I wore this throughout the day and my lips were not drying out at all. I do have pretty dry lips on my own, even if I moisturize it or whatever, and because now it's winter, it is sort of on the drier side, but it was not a big menace like it would be with a lot of other matte lipsticks or matte lip crayon. Now if you compare this with the Faces lip crayon, I think these are pretty much the same. I feel like the Faces one feels a little more heavy and a little more pigmented on the lips. These two feel like they don't have that pigmentation, but once you apply and it settles down, it's like very pigmented and really nice. And even the deeper, darker shades don't look very patchy on the lips. So I think this is a really good buy, and I would highly recommend you guys go out and check this one out. I know there are other different shades as well. There are 7 other shades, but I picked up the ones that I feel like would work a lot better for me, and I'm really happy with these shades. And except the one shade that is a little bit too light, I'm very happy with the rest. I just wish that the name of this would be there on the product, because especially when I'm making tutorials or mentioning about the product, I don't want to be confused. I really can't remember these names, and they are pretty big, like Live on the Edge, Make It Happen. I really can't remember those, but nonetheless the product itself is good, and I don't think you guys will be disappointed with it at all. So do let me know if you already own this, if you've tried this one out, or are you planning to try this one out. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And yeah, don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.